Hey guys, welcome back to our Minnesota Twins franchise. This is a momentous episode number 200. We are facing the Tampa Bay Rays as we get the post-All-Star break portion of the season underway. We're in year number 4. Facing Tampa Bay, who's having an equally poor season. They are 40-58. We are 37-61. Our hitting numbers have crept up a little bit. Tampa Bay does not do anything well. And we do have a very good hitting for average ball club. And we are going to face, in the first game of this 3-game series, a very familiar face to Minnesota Twins franchise. Former starting pitcher Alex Meyer, who we traded to Tampa Bay just a few short weeks ago. And he will face Jose De Leon, who is 6-9 with an ERA just under 5. And he will eclipse the 100 inning mark in this game. Hopefully, we go to the 3rd inning. This is Kevin Kiermaier. Kiermaier, 229 with 6 home runs, and Jose De Leon still pitching. He gets Kevin Kiermaier to look at a high strike. And in the middle of 3, we still have no score here in Minnesota. 4th inning. Eddie Rosario, 257, 293 on base percentage, 426 slugging percentage. And that is going to increase if this one stays fair, and it's going to. Y'all know it is. Eddie Rosario with a solo home run in the top of the 4th, 435 feet on that one. And Rosario puts the Twins up 1-0 at the end of the 4th inning. We move to the next inning, the 5th. This is Kevin Kiermaier again. Very talented defensive center fielder for the Rays. Has not produced as much with the bat this year, though. And he is going to ground out to second. That's Chase Peterson at second base. Halfway through the game, it's still 1-0 Minnesota. We go to the bottom of the inning. Robert Jones, 279 hitter for the shortstop. Robert Jones sends one out to center field. Kevin Kiermaier is there and underneath it to record the out. At the end of 5, it is still a low-scoring 1-0 lead for your Minnesota Twins. We go to the 6th. 6th inning, this is Wil Myers, 259, 11 home runs, 30 RBIs. How much longer will Wil Myers be a Twin? The trade deadline is approaching. Wil Myers drives it deep to left field. That one is just barely going to sneak out. A solo home run for Wil Myers puts the Twins up 2-0. And with that trade deadline looming, Wil Myers is in the final year of just a 1-year contract that he signed this off-season. And he will be demanding a much higher monetary number than he was this year. Right now he's making $6 million, and it appears that he will be demanding somewhere around 13. And so we're not going to be able to keep Wil Myers. The best thing to do would be try to get something for him, so expect him to be gone in the next couple of weeks. Here as we are in the tail end of July, heading towards the trade deadline. Jose De Leon chased from the game in the 7th inning. Does hear it from the home fans. A very good outing for Jose De Leon. Chasen Shreve now with runners on 2nd and 3rd and 2 outs. And he gets a swinging bunt that's fielded by Francisco Cervelli onto 1st. And that keeps the Rays off the board. So a sticky situation the Twins work out of there. It's 2-0 Minnesota, the middle of the 7th. Let's move ahead to the 9th now. Kevin Siegrist, 24 saves on the season, a 2.41 ERA for the Minnesota Twins All-Star. He's facing Steven Souza Jr. on an 0-1 count with nobody on and nobody out. And Steven Souza Jr. drives it deep to left field, and that one is gone. And Kevin Siegrist struggling a little bit with his confidence as of late. He's blown 4 saves. And I think 3 of the 4 have been in like the last month or so of the season. Evan Longoria now, 1 for 3 with a single. He's also on the trading block for Tampa Bay as their season is looking bleak. He's going to ground it up the middle. He represents the tying run on base with nobody out. And Kevin Siegrist is in trouble and hoping not to blow another save. Here's Logan Forsythe. Second baseman Forsythe drives it to right field. Wil Myers is there, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Runner stays at first. Mark Reynolds now. 206 average, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs on the season. And Reynolds flies deep to center field. Byron Buxton, I believe that's Buxton there, will make the catch for out number 2. So we are down to the final out. This is Jorge Dumas, the light-hitting catcher by the Tampa Bay Rays. 2-2 count. 1 on, 2 outs. This one's going to split the gap. Runner from first is rounding second, heading towards third. Buxton has it. They're going to wave him around. Here comes the tying run and the relay, and it is in time to get in. And that will end the ball game on the tying run being thrown out of the plate. Beautiful relay by the Twins. And Minnesota gets the win. And guys, we actually lead the season series 3-1 against the Tampa Bay Rays. Here, that was game number 99. We are 38-61. Jose De Leon goes 6 1/3. Gives up 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, no runs, and no walks. Eddie Rosario is 1 for 4 with a home run and an RBI. Will Myers 1 for 4 with a home run and an RBI. For us, Steven Souza Jr. 1 for 4 with a home run and an RBI for the Rays. All right, game number 100. It's Chad Bettis against Blake Snell. And the Rays come away with a 7-2 victory in the second game of the series. Logan Forsythe, your player of the game, 3 for 4 with a home run and an RBI. Twins lead the season series 3-2. With 1 game remaining in the series, Twins win it. They will win the season series. That'd be nice to win a season series against somebody. All right, let's take a quick trip down to the farm at AA Chattanooga. And very highly touted prospect for the Braves, Matthew Baguette, will face our William Ting. Baguette, 1-3 record, a 3.54 ERA in 40 2/3 innings and 37 hits. Next episode, we're going to take a look at the top 40 or so prospects in the minor leagues, or in all of baseball, actually. And you'll see where Matthew Baguette is at. He's somewhere in the top 40. I can't remember exactly where. And William Ting will oppose him. William Ting, we have high hopes for him in our organization. And we get this one underway. Carlos Franco with a runner on second and 2 outs. He's going to ground it up the middle and into center field, and that's going to put the Mississippi Braves up 1-0. And that drives in a run. Middle of the first, it's 1-0. Braves with an early lead. We go ahead and move to the second. This is shortstop Emerson Landoni. He's going to be featured several times here in this game. And William Ting gets him looking for the strikeout. Middle of the second is still 1-0 Mississippi. We go to the third inning. This is catcher Jake Depew facing Baguette with a runner on third. And Depew sends this one deep to right field. That's going to be far enough to score the run as the runner tags at third, comes in, crosses the plate. We're all tied up at 1 here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The Chattanooga Lookouts and the Mississippi Braves, a little AA Southern League baseball for you here as we look at our minor league system. This is Larry Franco, a different Franco here for the Braves, and he strikes out swinging at a changeup down and away. Another strikeout for William Ting. And in the middle of the fourth inning, we're still all tied up at 1 here down on the farm. Fifth inning. We move ahead now. This is Landoni again facing Ting with a runner on third and 1 out. Landoni a chance to drive in a run. He grounds to the left side. He goes under the glove of our third baseman, Tyler Nevin. And that will be, I believe, an error on Tyler Nevin. Allows a run to score. Run probably would have scored anyway. And that'll bring up Gabe Becker with just 2 outs now. Runners on first and second, and Becker lines it down the left field line. That stays inside the chalk. Gets into the corner. Travis Harrison digs it out. 1 run will score. It's 3-1 Mississippi with the lead. Here in the fifth, that was Gabe Becker with the RBI double for the Mississippi Braves. Somehow we get out of that jam with the 3-1 lead for Mississippi. We move all the way ahead to the 8th inning. This is Diego Nunez, who we picked up from the Tampa Bay Rays in that trade that sent Alex Meyer and Eduardo Nunez to Tampa. Diego Nunez on the hill with 2 outs, runners on second and third. He induces a pop fly to the left side. Tyler Nevin behind the dugout makes the catch on the pop fly. And in the middle of the 8th, we still trail 3-1. We move ahead now to the 9th inning. Gabe Becker at the plate for Mississippi. 293 hitter. 2 for 4 on the day with 2 doubles. With 2 outs and nobody on, Diego Nunez still pitching, and he gets the strikeout of Gabe Becker. And the score is now 3-2 as we head to the bottom of the 9th. 3-2, Mississippi with the lead. Herrera, Nevin, and Vavra to do up, and they will face Ryan Weber, who is 1-2 with 4 saves at 2.92 ERA. First up is Rolando Herrera, 272 hitter with 8 home runs, 46 RBIs. The leadoff hitter for Chattanooga, he's going to fly it out to left center field, and it's going to be dropped by the left fielder. And Herrera is on, and I believe they give him a base hit there. Next hitter is Tyler Nevin, our third baseman, with Herrera on first. First pitch of the at-bat, Nevin lines it to right field for a base hit. Herrera with the speed. Round second, gets into third. We got runners on the corners now for Trey Vavra. 312, 6 home runs, 40 RBIs for our number 3 hitter. And the right fielder, Trey Vavra. Full count. Still nobody out, and Vavra swings and misses a 1 off the plate. Weber gets him to chase. Next up, we have first baseman Lewin Diaz. 243 hitter. He does have some pop in his bat. On a 1-1 count with runners on the corners, it's 3-2 Mississippi. Here's the drive to right field. It's a line drive getting over the head of the right fielder. It's carrying, and it is gone! And it's a walk-off 3-run home run by Lewin Diaz. And the Chattanooga Lookouts get the win. A walk-off home run by Lewin Diaz, the first baseman, at our AA level. And the Lookouts win at 5-3. They are currently in 4th place in their division of the Southern League. 15-16 is their record. Lewin Diaz, 2 for 4 with a home run and a double. Angel Vilma went 2 for 3 with a home run, a triple, and an RBI. Rolando Herrera, 2 for 4 with a run scored for the Chattanooga Lookouts. All right, third and final game. Chris Archer facing Jose Barrios. A very good pitching matchup in this one, as we look to win the season series against the Rays, and it does not happen. The Rays blast us 12-1, and the season series is going to end in a 3-3 tie. We are 38-63, quite a ways behind the first place Detroit Tigers in the American League Central. Evan Longoria 3 for 5 with 2 home runs for the Rays in that game. So that is episode number 200 here on the Moldy Cheese Baseball Network. It's Minnesota Twins franchise.